When you want to make suggestions to management for improving service at your company, what you don't want to do is start out negatively. In other words, you don't want to go in blaming people for what's wrong. You want to emphasize what's possible and focus on facts as much as you can to build credibility. Those facts can include customer feedback that you can intentionally collect ahead of time using surveys, focus groups, comment cards, one-on-one interviews, or observations, even mystery shoppers. You can also collect feedback that's more open-ended, like asking someone how they feel about the service they just experienced. Or you can be more structured in your approach by asking for ratings or asking simple yes/no questions. Now, as for actually presenting your findings and suggestions, be sure to do this with some finesse. Start by making sure your boss has some time for the conversation. When you meet, open on a good note and let him or her know that you understand how important good service is to the organization. Then, say that you've identified some areas for improvement and have some ideas to share about them. The next step is to identify and describe the issue. You can do this by being specific and offering any data you have to share. You may want to describe the customer service standard or level of service that the customer expects and contrast it to the level of service that's actually being provided. The third step is to describe the impact on the customers. This makes the issue real. Next, present your idea for a solution. Now, if you have no control over implementing your idea, offer to collaborate with those who do to help make things better. As the discussion comes to a close, be sure to agree on next steps, who will take them and when. Promise to write up the results of your meeting, including the to-dos, and to distribute them to everyone involved. So, there are your 5 steps for sharing your ideas for improvement effectively. To review, the first is to state your positive purpose. Number 2 is that you clearly identify the issue. 3, describe how customers are being affected. 4, recommend a solution. And number 5 is that there's an agreement by everyone on next steps. Do these 5 things and you'll increase your chances to improve how your company's service is delivered and how your customers will feel.